Hello, namaste, yogis. I thought we'd talk about some of the sutras from chapter 2. And chapter 2 talks about the practice of yoga, like the rubber to the road practice of yoga. And in particular, we're going to talk about the yamas. The yamas are the sort of outward observances of yoga, how we act in our life, how we relate to other people, how we relate to the world around us. Is it a way, are we doing that in a way that's noble, in a way that's right, that honors and respects all beings? And Ahimsa is interesting because Ahimsa, nonviolence, pure nonviolence, it doesn't really exist in the world. And I love Matthew Remsky. He gives the example of our very own immune systems. There's even some violence sort of embedded into that. And so what if we change nonviolence to protection? So changing out that word from nonviolence to protection, it sort of turns the idea on its head that violence isn't the problem, that actually oppression is the problem. And perhaps that's a more useful way for us to look at it, that the violence, when we think of violence as the problem, that doesn't get to the heart of it. And often the people who are being victimized can actually find themselves being blamed. And so instead, if we talk about protection, that points it to the oppressor, and we must protect anyone who feels oppressed. And hopefully when we flip that around, we'll become a little more useful as yogis out in the world, practicing, instead of nonviolence, practicing protection of all beings as best we can from oppression everywhere. Namaste.